Can Pepe outlast Dogecoin and Shiba Inu? We're going to get into that conversation. I'm going to talk about the frog here in this video. Full disclosure, guys, I am a holder of all three of these cryptos. I do believe in all three of these cryptos, and this is not necessarily FUD against Dogecoin or SHIB. We're just posing the question, and I want to point out that I do not kind of agree with the premise that Pepe Coin will become the #1 meme coin in crypto, but we're just talking about this cycle, okay? So in terms of price gains from right now, can Pepe outdo Doge and SHIB? All right, let's get down into it. I'm going to share with you guys my thoughts. As always, please remember, none of this is financial advice. Just my thoughts and comments and my opinions involving what I'm doing within the crypto space. Make sure you guys do your own research and due diligence, okay? Let's get into it. And if you are new to the channel, awesome, welcome. Like some new faces here, and please leave me a comment. Do you think this can actually happen? Do you think Pepe will outperform this cycle? Or do you think Doge and SHIB remain true? I want to know down below in the comments, but before you do that, make sure you follow me here on YouTube and on X, and please smash that like button, okay? So let's get down into it. This is what we're going to be looking into, but first, let's dive into Pepe on the day. And if we look at Pepe Coin a little bit more so in depth, you can see right now, 19th in market cap. They're down 1.5% on the day. They did actually move up one spot. That was more so because they just had less of a red day than others, okay? But sitting there at an $8.12 billion market cap, it's been exciting, right? 17x the last 365 days. Kind of wish I didn't trade it way back when, right? I kind of wish I stashed it and held Pepe from day one. But now as we look at Pepe Coin, okay, there's a good chance that we possibly could see Pepe lose a zero. All right, that's going to be the big question. As we get into it a little bit deeper, I want to share with you guys kind of my thoughts, because right now, Doge and SHIB are two of the more mentioned cryptos, but I do think Pepe takes a back seat. And that's not saying, you know, this is FUD against Doge and SHIB, just like I wanted to reiterate. It's more so a comment in talking about all cryptos can do well. I think there's room for all cryptos. I think competition is key. It breeds success. And I think that when we talk about one crypto over another, yes, it does take some of the market cap away. But if we truly get to where we're going to, guys, I don't think there's a place on earth where Doge, SHIB, and Pepe cannot all be successful, okay? And that's kind of where I think our mindsets need to be, not just saying, okay, you know, Dogecoin's going to win. Maybe, but I don't think there's a world where all three of them don't have success, okay? So I want to talk about this article. Let's get into these this expert analysis coming out of the Crypto Basic, coming out of Max Schwartzman, CEO of Because Bitcoin, okay? We will talk about this a little bit, and I'll give you guys my thoughts towards the end, but I do want to share with you guys today's channel sponsor. This is one of my favorite exchanges that I am partnered with. Now, the reason why I'm talking about it is not only because there's 0% fees within spot trading. They have a great futures platform. So if you do trade futures, make sure you guys all click my link down below, because you will get 10% cash back up to $1,000 back. So if you want to deposit $1,000, you'll get $100 in your account. And likewise, for a $10,000 deposit, you will get $1,000 cash back. Who doesn't like free money in this cycle? This is where we're going to talk about it a little bit more so. I'll share with you guys kind of what I'm doing here on BYDFI a little bit later, but make sure you guys click my link, understand their terms and conditions and their KYC policy. But if you want to start trading with Build Your Dream Finance, links down below, okay? And that's where we look into this, right? Meme coins, they're pumping. Bitcoin, 100,000, right? We are in a little bit of a correction right now, and I do think that's a little bit due so to the fact that we've been running a little bit hot, but I still think the bullish bets are in crypto. And right now, as we look respectively, Dogecoin, Pepe, and Shiba Inu, 221, 125, and 53%, okay? That was over the last 30 days of time. Now, the other two cryptos in the top 100, Bonk and Floki, those are worth mentioning as well. But notably, beneath these upticks that we've seen in price, there is a scenario where Pepe can outpace Dogecoin, okay? Predicting that the meme sector will determine Bitcoin's market top. Now, I want to talk about this, okay? So this was coming back from a November 23rd tweet, so a couple days ago, asserting that the meme coin was alpha and beta in this bull cycle, talking about the previous cycle, Dogecoin was the alpha and SHIB was the beta, and this period would be the former against the third largest by market cap, which lies within Pepe, okay? So this is kind of where we're getting to. The relationship between the two tokens is in the secret sauce for crypto. That's kind of where he looks at Doge and Pepe. I want to talk about Dogecoin a little bit because this is kind of where we look into this interesting trend and how they determine the cycle top. Now, I agree with this, okay? He points to an occurrence in the previous cycle as using this as kind of his thesis. because when in Bitcoin peaked during the last cycle, okay, when SHIB's market cap flipped Dogecoin, okay, insisting that although betas are allowed to topple alphas for a short period of time, sustained overperformance signals that the market is in a house of cards about to collapse. Okay, maybe so, but I do think that this is something where we do see this in the top 100. We do see meme coins. There's a shuffling of the deck, I call it, right? I do think SHIB will get their turn, okay? We saw Dogecoin pump. A lot of that is due to Elon Musk. A lot of that is due to Bitcoin. Dogecoin and Bitcoin have a strong pairing. But now, so when we look into it even more with Pepe, we did see them pump as well with that Coinbase listing, okay? I think SHIB is going to have their day. I'm not going to exclude them from this conversation. But this is kind of where we look into kind of the market cap of Pepe being flipped, flipping Dogecoin's market cap later in the cycle, okay? And that's kind of that alpha to beta ratio that he goes on and talks about. I don't necessarily agree with that because of the outstanding circumstance that lies within Elon Musk and Bitcoin. That's just my thoughts. That's why I want to know your guys' down below in the comments. I think Dogecoin will prevail. I think Dogecoin right now is probably, in my opinion, a really safe bet to get to $1 eventually. Maybe it happens this cycle, maybe a couple years from now, who knows? But what I'm trying to tell you guys is the catalyst they have within Elon Musk, as well as with just the fact that Bitcoin is at all-time highs and shattering numbers and having ETF talks and the United States doing what they're trying to do as being the Bitcoin stronghold of the world and the centerpiece of this crypto globe. This is kind of where I look at Dogecoin winning out eventually, okay? But I did want to put up this article and talk about Pepe because I do think that even though, and this is kind of what I alluded to earlier on in this video, even though Dogecoin and SHIB and Pepe are all jockeying for who's the best meme coin, okay? I do want to put in perspective that if Dogecoin does hit $1, if Dogecoin continues to surge, I really do believe there's a world where Pepe and SHIB do well as a result of just meme coin dominance, okay? I think that we've seen this time and time again within cycles, right? The money flows into Bitcoin, then it goes in the altcoins, and then people use altcoin profits to buy meme coins, okay? It's a cycle, right? If you're holding a crypto, there's a very short list of cryptos that I will hold and just bank on the technology, taking them almost like you're investing in a company. Other cryptos out there, I don't care if it's the smallest meme coin market cap that you can find, any small cap meme coin. I don't necessarily marry these cryptos for the end of all time, okay? Some of them are 1 week plays, some of them are 2 hour plays, okay? Every crypto is built differently, and that's where I think that there is a narrative to go down where Dogecoin, SHIB, and Pepe both fit all three of those do fit that category of being built a little bit differently, but I do think that they are more subject to the market effects and fluctuations and variance that we will see as cycles begin to shift. Bitcoin, XRP, we could even talk about Cardano, Solana, and some of the other ones that are tied into infrastructure and just utility plays out there that have some life where they could basically reap the rewards of the world starting to shift their way into blockchain, okay? That's kind of where I'm at on all this, okay? Just to conclude, I do want to talk about one more thing. Pepe has teased to perform outstandingly in the cycle. I did buy some more Pepe Coin the other day, as an analyst is predicting that they're mirroring Shiba Inu's 2021 explosion, okay? And that also has something to do with what we saw with SHIB way back in 2021, right? SHIB got listed on Robinhood, on Coinbase, and that was a god candle that we are all a part of. And the one thing about Shiba Inu that I will talk about is I think that a lot of SHIB holders are extremely loyal. SHIB Army is one of the best communities in crypto. Quite frankly, with what they've had to endure, I think that that's something worth pointing them out and commending them for. But I want to share something else along those lines because what I'm getting to in this is that the fact that Pepe just got listed on Coinbase and Robinhood. So making it available at a zero trading fee cost for retail investors, that's huge. And that's where I think Pepe Coin will have their time as we look at this cycle developing onward. Okay. So that's kind of where I'm at. I don't think Pepe Coin will flip Dogecoin per se. Will they outperform Dogecoin this cycle? That's yet to be determined. But if we look at it a little bit closely, just to end off on this, guys, over the last 365 days, Dogecoin's up 407%. And I know that they're dwarfing Pepe Coin's market cap. If you want to put it all in perspective, basically almost a 8x, about 7 and some change x away from where Pepe Coin would need to go to if Pepe Coin wants to hit that market cap. But that's what I think a lot of people that are dreaming of extreme gains within meme coins, they don't really understand that in a world where Pepe Coin's able to outperform Dogecoin, if Dogecoin even closely loses out, they're still going to ascend in market cap. They're still going to remain dominant. They're still going to remain the number one meme coin. What I'm trying to get to is they're going to be very hard to catch. So I agree with the premise that Pepe Coin may have more room to run, but I don't think that they will eventually outlast Dogecoin when we look to the cycle being all said and done, okay? And that's kind of where I'm at. And I think there's a world too. I talk Dogecoin. I know my stuff. I talk it every single day. Dogecoin has actual utility in the works, right? A real world use case as a potential even currency there on X. So when you talk about that and how, Elon Musk is so intertwined with Dogecoin, not saying he doesn't like Pepe Coin, he just has a little bit of a familiarity and favoritism and liking to Dogecoin that I think will keep them sustained more if we do get these cyclical kind of ebbs and flows within, crypto cycles every 4 years, basically coming in and out. And that's where I think Dogecoin ultimately prevails. Okay. But those are just my thoughts. As always, guys, appreciate you watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as you exit this video. Also, give me a follow on X if you have not done so. Enjoy that cashback sign-up bonus within BYDFI. Links down below for that. Appreciate you watching, and we'll see you guys all in the next video. Cheers.